And we have a Fox News alert for you now. New developments this morning about those reports that Russia interfered in the U.S. election to help Donald Trump win. Congressman Devin Nunes says the alleged CIA assessment tells a different story than testimony from the National Intelligence Director there on the right, James Clapper. And they were speaking about cyber attacks at an open hearing last month. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge is live in Washington, D.C. to explain what is going on in this. Hi, Catherine.
Well, thank you, Eric. A U.S. government source says the Director of National Intelligence, which oversees the U.S. intelligence community, is not on the same page as the CIA, and the issue comes down to understanding the hacker's intent as well as nuance. Fox News is told that the election hacks are being wrongly lumped together into one bucket when they were separate and discrete events, to include the DNC and DCCC, which raises money for Democratic congressional races, the Clinton campaign emails released through WikiLeaks, and the probing of state boards of election to steal voter registration data. After the intelligence community issued this statement in October on Russian involvement, the probing attacks on the state boards dropped off. 9 days after the election, DNI Clapper confirmed this during congressional testimony, adding that they didn't have the same level of certainty about Russia's hand in the Clinton campaign emails.
As far as the WikiLeaks connection, the evidence there is not as strong, and we don't have good insight into the sequencing of the releases or when the data may have been provided.
The U.S. government source points out the FBI has a different standard in these cases, evidence that can be used for a criminal prosecution, Eric.
Yeah, meanwhile, Catherine, the Republican chairman, there's a deadline now to get some stuff for Friday?
Well, that's right. Late yesterday, tension between Capitol Hill and the intelligence community really escalated, with the Republican chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, Devin Nunes, sending a letter to the Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper. The letter asked Clapper whether the intelligence community's position on Russian involvement and intent to influence the election in favor of Mr. Trump has changed since his November testimony, or whether the leaks are politically motivated and designed to discredit the incoming administration. Congressman Nunes has called for a classified briefing to deconflict what we're hearing from the CIA and FBI no later than Friday this week, Eric.
All right, we'll see how this develops. Catherine, thank you. Martha?
You're welcome.